morning. My name is Charles Wagner. I am the founder of Gramazon.com. It is Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. And this is episode 16 in our testimony sharing series. What I would like to talk about today is your Plan B testimony. What on earth is a Plan B testimony? In order to answer that, let's talk about what a Plan A testimony would be. A Plan A testimony would be your own story. The story of how Jesus Christ has transformed your life, how Jesus Christ has rescued you and healed you and restored you and renewed you and delivered you. Your Plan A testimony is a story about how Christ led you to overcome addiction or divorce or some other crisis in your life. Your Plan A testimony is about your faith journey, your walk with the Lord through the years. But some of you are never, ever going to share your testimony. Some of you are, your reluctance and hesitancy, you just aren't going to be able to beat it. And so your Plan A testimony, as wonderful as it would be, it's just not going to happen. So there is what I would like to describe the Plan B testimony. And the Plan B testimony is for you to talk about other people's testimonies. If you're not willing to share what Jesus Christ has done in your life, why not share what Jesus Christ has done in somebody else's life? Do you know what your brothers and sisters in Christ have been through in their spiritual journey, in their walk? Have you asked them? Have you gone up to them and said, how has Christ delivered you? How has Christ renewed you? How has Christ refreshed you? Forgetting about testimony sharing, those sort of conversations should be happening regularly in the church. You should know that the person sitting next to you in the pew has been delivered through this or that or the other thing by Christ. And so now when you are with somebody who's going through a particular bad situation, you can say, but I know this other person who was through a very similar situation and Christ delivered them. And here is their story. I believe there's no excuse. Everybody should have a testimony to share, whether it's yours or it's somebody else's. So for those of you that are really reluctant about sharing your testimony, I would sit down and think, how can you incorporate into your life the asking of your brothers and sisters in Christ how Jesus has transformed their lives? And then you acquire their stories and make them part of your own life. So when you encounter people with similar situations, you can refer them to these stories that you've heard about other people. Today, start gathering your Plan B testimonies and make a difference in people's lives. God bless.